What is up, everyone? This is Grandpa Gamer here, and today I'll be talking about aerial support within Battlefield 1. Now, as Battlefield 1 goes, there are many ways of doing aerial support: mortars, land ships, planes, all these different types of stuff. But unfortunately, this video is limited to 7 minutes, so I will be only talking about one specific plane, the attack plane, which is probably by far my most favorite, and a mortar, which is also one of my favorites, hence why it's in the video. Now getting onto attack planes. Attack planes in the beta, just planes in general in the beta, were unbelievably OP. Like, you cannot get any stronger with planes. When the original game, then when the release day came around and everyone got the game, they kind of changed it a little bit. The attack plane now is a little bit faster than it was in the beta, in my personal opinion. Some say it's slower, some say it hasn't changed at all. You know, that's a personal opinion. But the one of the things I've noticed is with the attack plane now, that it takes down planes really fast, like unbelievably fast. It took forever in the beta to kill something, and now you can just freaking kill it dead instantly. But honestly, I don't do it for the plane, like taking down other planes. I like to bomb the hell out of people. Like, it's Battlefield, everyone likes explosives, like, it's kind of obvious. And especially with Battlefield 1 being so open-minded to repairing, you can obviously repair your vehicle, like, while you're in the vehicle, because, like, it just makes it so much easier. It takes a little time, but it is 100% worth it. And then the bombs that you get, that you can just drop on people, it just shits on people, and it is unbelievably amazing. Now, there are other planes. There's a bomber and a fighter. The bomber plane is good if you're going to take out like a behemoth, like the airship, the dreadnought, or the armored train. That's helpful for taking those down. It's not really helpful for taking out like a single person. It's mainly for a group, but it's just so slow and so, like, I don't know. It's just, you can't defend yourself while in midair unless someone else is gunning, and like, I just don't see the point in using it. Then there's also the fighter plane. The fighter plane is honestly probably one of the best ones you can get in the game for taking down other air vehicles. The attack plane has a very high fire rate, machine guns attached onto it, moves faster than lightning, and it is unbelievable. I took down a behemoth, like one of the giant blimps, in one of the fighter planes. Like, they are just unbelievably agile and so overpowered within this game. Now, moving on to mortars. Mortars, I don't know, they've been in a couple of Battlefield games, and I personally, I think they're good and all if you're taking out enemies. Like, I mean, sure, I mean, it sounds stupid, but, like, hear me out. So, if there's, like, one single person that is bugging the hell out of you, then, like, you can easily take them on. And that's how I felt in Battlefield 4. But then mortars changed my opinion in this game, because in this game now they have super duper duper OP, like, I don't know, a blast radius, super extended, and it is unbelievably accurate and unbelievably, like, effective at killing people. These things, if you can get your hand on the He or the air burst, I personally prefer the He just because I like to take out artillery and you know, like tanks and stuff like that. But if you like taking out people, you're obviously going to want to go with the air burst because it has a wider radius. But I personally like the He, so most of this game, actually all of this gameplay, come to think of it, is the He air burst. I mean, not the I can't speak. The He mortar. Now, this is unbelievably helpful, whether it's one person, 5 people, or if it's just one person in a tank. Like, this thing is so unbelievable when it comes to help. Like, there's just no word to describe it. Like, this thing just completely shits on people. like just completely wrecks them, and it's so easy to see why. Well, first of all, there's no like obvious, you don't really show up on the map. You show up for like a blink second right after you fire the mortar, but then you go off map. So they're super hidden, and they are unbelievably helpful when you're playing a game mode like I usually do. I play operations. So, you know, having different flags, having different sectors, having to retreat or attack, it's helpful just any way, shape, or form that you can possibly put it in. But on the other hand, it does have some negatives. You are highly vulnerable at all times. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, you can put yourself in cover. But let me explain this. Have you ever thought to yourself, like, what it takes to shoot an actual mortar? Like, it takes a lot of space. A lot of space. And you can't get a really good range on it unless you have like an open field, so you're highly vulnerable. That's about the only negative side of it, because you can just like get out a screen as soon as you fire your first shot and go rapid fire on him, just in case you didn't get him, and dude, it wrecks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Grandpa Gamer, and see you next time. Peace out, dudes.